Okay, so we're going to start with chest stretch. So you want find a rack. Door frame works reasonably well. Rack is better. We're going to do hands face upwards. We're going to lean in here to get that stretch across the chest. And what we want to do is make sure that our pubic bone and the bottom of our chest stays nice and tight. So this is a core engaged movement. We're not sloppy through here and kind of falling into it. This is nice and tight. So we're going to hang out here for around 10 to 15 seconds. We're then going to try and bring our arms forward in that direction. Okay, so we have a little bit of tension across the chest. We hold that for a count of 5, and then we drop slowly back into that stretch, remembering to keep the core nice and tight. So after you've repeated that for 2 or 3 times, we're going to grab ourselves a resistance band, one that's got a little bit of spring to it. Record yourself doing this, really useful to actually identify any issues that you have going on with your shoulders. So we're going to hold this in a standard bench press grip as if you were bench pressing, but standing up. I'm going to take up, over and round, up and over. And you will notice that my left arm is slightly different to my right arm when I do this. So we can try and correct that as we go, or you can get some work done on it. So we're going to do 3 sets of 10 of these, and you'll probably notice that I'm most stuck here. So that's the point I'm going to focus on most. As your flexibility increases, you can move your hands closer together, so you have more of a stretch going through this, and actually you'll notice that that increases the difference between my arms. Okay, we're going to grab 2 reasonably light dumbbells, palms facing down, out and up, straight down. We're going to do 3 sets of 10 of these, and again, record yourself doing it so that you can see any discrepancies between left and right. Okay, so next up we have single-sided lat activation. We're looking to activate the lats right down here, just above the thoracolumbar fascia. The pulley is 5 holes down from the bottom. So we're going to come in here, incline bench, lean into that tight core, and then pull. Get that supination right at the end. I'm going to do 3 sets of 10 on either side. Okay, so using the trigger point roller as a sternal pad to support, we are going to work on the upper back. So we're looking at scapular retraction, and again we're going to do 3 sets of 10. Next up we have the posterior delt, so we've dropped the incline bench so that it's on its 2nd notch. We're going to keep our hands in a fully pronated position, grab the weights and take them out, and then let them come back in a controlled manner. They aren't swinging. So we're looking to make sure that the posterior delt is what we're activating. We're not looking to activate the upper portion of the back or minimize that activation, and focus predominantly on those posterior delts. 3 sets of 10. Lastly, we are going to adopt our push-up or bench press position on the stick mobility, so something a bit flexible. And we're going to do as many as we can until we reach fatigue. We're going to have a small break and carry on carry on and carry on until we literally can't do anymore. Okay, last part one of chest accessory workouts. We're going to use chest expander, and again, ideally 3 sets of 10, but it may just be till failure.